This is going to sound crazy, but this is some real pimp talk. A pimp is never validated by vagina. Never. The pimp is validated by the power he receives from his leadership, and that power is money. The pimp is powerless without money. I mean, when you really know pimp lifestyle, it's not a powerful position unless there's money attached to it. You remove money from the pimp, you remove the saber-toothed lion's teeth. He still has claws, but he has no teeth. So that's where you get these old pimp phrases like, and this pimp phrase came out of the Italian pimps. The Italian pimps at the time of Rothschild and people like that, before Rothschild became a gangster. These Italian pimps had the mentality of a pimp will sell his ass when his hoe won't. That's removing the clause. There's a lot of pimps who are po-pimping, who are doing what they do, but they don't have the ability to move beyond where they at. Right? They don't have that ability. So they are limited to having the hoe to really make a way for him. And that's why you see so many depictions of pimps once they are down to their last bottom B, then a lot of times he's not able to move forward unless he has more to add to the stable. So that's neither here nor there. That's too much conversation for the average listener. But let's get back to the whole point. The whole point is that there's a lot of guys who need vagina validation. It should not matter. It should not matter what type of sex you are getting, as long as it's good sex for your amusement. Remember, sex really is for your amusement, right? It's not supposed to be for your validation. Those of us, like myself, who we're ugly dudes, but we have a lot of sex with a lot of women, simply because our style is different. It's that Shabba Ranks ugly man style, where you're really going after the sex and not the woman. Let me say it again. You're going after the sex and not the woman. Things have flipped though. You got a lot of dudes going after the woman and not the sex. That's too much game for the average listener. This is certified game. This is why so many dudes complain about she was beautiful but the sex was whack. Let me say it again, just to give you evidence that what I'm giving you is real true. Thank you for the donation. Pass that collection plate. $20 donation. Thank you very much. If you as a guy can absorb that half of the chicks you mess with are not really helping your penis have a good time. Half of the chicks you mess with look good to your eyes. Your eyes. But they are good to have sex with. And you refuse to understand that fat chick over there, she had better sex. That really skinny girl with the no ass, she had better sex. See, I can always tell dudes who have good sex and dudes who just only have sex. A lot of dudes have never really had a lot of good sex because you don't know what the difference is. You don't know. That not so attractive chick got better sex. Most of your porn stars don't look really good without makeup, yet you jack off to them all the time because most of these ugly pimple-faced girls know how to have good sex. So I say all that to say this. Validation. A lot of the a lot of dudes need for other people to congratulate them on the type of chick they got. And that's a sad case of affairs when it comes to dealing with women. If you don't have the ability to modify your life to where you can proudly walk down the street with somebody you enjoy fucking rather than somebody who other people approve of you fucking, then this is what I mean by vagina validation. You can have women will get with a short man and think nothing of how other women feel about it. You'll get women who'll get with a hairy chest man and don't care how other women feel about it because that woman is happy with who she's with. But for guys, it's different. A lot of dudes really need the validation part of it. They need somebody making sure that they are seen with a certain type of chick. That's where the problem always comes to that. He has to be seen with a certain type of chick, and he doesn't realize he's trying to validate. He's not a pimp. He's not a player. He's trying to be validated by the vagina instead of telling the vagina, hey, look, this is how it is. This is how I want it. This is how it better be. That's what he should be telling life. Look, life, I want what I want, how I want it. And I don't care what you think about it. Nah, you got too many dudes who really like, please look at this chick that I have picked and pat me on the back. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. You know what I'm saying is true. Look at this chick that I'm fucking and give me a high five. Make me feel good about these decisions that I'm making. That's what it comes down to. And it's always a lose-lose situation when you got a guy focused like that. Like borderline begging for somebody to acknowledge the fact that he's poking his chick. Borderline begging for somebody to borderline for somebody to plead for this dude to be happy with what he's stressing about. None of this shit matters. None of it matters. Not one piece of it matters. But it's hard to tell these dudes that because they're constantly in a state of needing validation from this vagina. It's like a heroin addict. You gotta get validation. No, you don't. The world don't really matter. Another man's opinion of what you stroking on don't matter. Another chick's opinion don't matter. But that's only when you reach maturity in this level of pimping. Alpha Male Wisdom, thank you for the donations. Thank you for soaking up this certified game.